Welcome back. In this explainer, we're going to unpack a pretty wild phenomenon. Have you ever wondered why some people vividly imagine huge, life-changing success, but never actually change their reality? Today, we're breaking down the deep psychological reasons why some folks dream massive dreams, but do, well, absolutely nothing. Seriously, we all know someone like this, right? Maybe it's a friend who talks endlessly about the money they're going to make, the success, this completely different life they're building. They imagine it perfectly, and honestly, they truly believe they're capable of it. But somehow, literally nothing changes in their day-to-day routine. It's incredibly common. But here's the deeply validating part if you've ever found yourself in this boat. Science says this isn't just laziness. No, it's actually a form of subconscious psychological friction.
Okay, let's dive into this with our first major trap: the illusion of progress and perfect timing.
So psychology reveals that we constantly, and I mean constantly, confuse thinking with progress. When you imagine success, your brain experiences this real sense of achievement. It's almost like binge watching a television show about your own success. It releases this continuous little drip of satisfaction. And that feeling, it literally tricks your brain into thinking, hey, we've already made progress. And unfortunately, that completely destroys the biological urgency to go out and do the actual hard work.
And then we've got the timing myth. You see people constantly waiting for the right moment, believing they absolutely must feel completely 100% ready before they even start. But the psychological reality? It's actually the exact opposite. Readiness comes after taking action. Let's be real. If you wait for the perfect time when everything just perfectly aligns, you're going to end up waiting forever.
Moving right along, let's look at the next big hurdle: the fear of reality and mental exhaustion.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how the brain actively protects its perfect dream. These defense mechanisms just compound on one another. Often, you've got this intense fear of failure hiding underneath what looks like really meticulous, perfect planning. Because think about it, if you just stay in the planning phase, your dream stays absolutely pristine, right? It's completely safe from failure. But here's the catch. Overanalyzing every single outcome creates immense mental exhaustion. By the time you finally need to take a physical step forward, your brain is literally too tired to act.
Which brings us to the third psychological barrier: the identity trap and potential addiction. Psychologists call this action-identity misalignment. Basically, your brain heavily resists actions that don't match how you fundamentally view yourself. So if you secretly believe, deep down, I'm just not a disciplined person, or I never finish things, your brain will actively fight you when you try to take action. It doesn't matter how massive your dreams are. Why? Because taking action requires you to become someone entirely different on the inside. It's a total clash with your internal self-image. And this brilliantly illustrates that core conflict. Look at the allure of potential. Talking about big dreams is thrilling. I mean, it boosts your identity, it creates a real sense of future success right now, but contrast that with the harsh reality of progress. Actual progress, it's repetitive, it's slow, and yeah, it is frequently super uncomfortable. People actually get addicted to their potential because the fantasy of who they could be feels so much better than facing the boring, gritty reality of putting in the effort today.
So what does this all mean? Let's talk about the true differentiator.
Having big dreams absolutely isn't rare, but actually realizing them, that is. As psychology shows us, the difference isn't talent. It's the ability to act even when your own mind is actively working against you. It's about recognizing these exact psychological traps we just talked about and pushing past that subconscious friction anyway. So the crucial point is this: you have the knowledge now. The only question left is, will you choose to be a dreamer or a doer today?